Now to tonight's special report. As rents soar across Australia, people looking for relief in subsidised social housing are likely to be disappointed. Over the past 40 years, its share of the nation's housing stock has steadily declined. And that means waiting lists are long, sometimes decades long. And for many of those living in social housing, poor conditions and maintenance are a constant struggle.
This is not a place Shelley Musseg wants to call home. The back door is boarded up. Vandals breaking in have left their mark. Things got so bad, Shelley started couch surfing, staying with friends and family. Then her community housing provider issued an ultimatum: move back in or lose the house.
I had to make the really hard decision of coming back here, even though I can't use the bathroom, I can't go to the toilet.
Shelley lives with multiple disabilities, including a neurological disorder that makes her susceptible to falls. She can't physically climb into the bathtub to shower or access the toilet. An assessment found her bathroom is so cramped, it's dangerous for her. To go to the bathroom, she set up a portable toilet in a bedroom.
There's a toilet seat and there's a potty bowl, and I lift it up and use the lid to pick the bowl up. It's very degrading and demoralising.
Shelley's home is managed by a not-for-profit community housing provider. It declined to modify her bathroom and placed her on a priority transfer list for another home, but that could take years. She has nowhere else to go.
I'm only on a disability pension. I can't afford a private option. I have to do what I have to do to get by and not be homeless.
Shelley's landlord, Southern Cross Housing, says cases like hers are a growing challenge. Many tenants are getting older, and so is its housing stock. The community housing provider says sometimes the money for alterations like the ones Shelley needs just isn't there.
We don't have a bottomless bucket, and so we have to make do with what we have. And so we have to balance that. The average cost of a bathroom renovation to modify is around $30,000.
Community housing providers have become a bigger part of the social housing mix in the last 15 years, mostly due to the transfer of properties from state-owned public housing. Of course, public housing tenants also struggle with maintenance issues, as Halima Omar knows all too well. What are we looking at here, Halima?
Yeah, I'm showing this mold.
For 6 years, she's been trying to get mold permanently removed from her public housing home in Melbourne's western suburbs.
They say there's nothing they can do because this house is old and I have to live like this.
The mold has been treated. The house has been repainted. The mold just comes back.
Either we are coughing, either someone is sneezing, either someone has sores, all caused by this.
For Halima and her daughters, there's hope. After the ABC asked Victoria's Public Housing Department about her case, she's been offered repairs to get rid of the mold for good. For her, good news. But many other social housing tenants are still waiting. Norman Hermont, ABC News.